Ladies, what would you do if I was a billionaire and gave you millions of dollars to make things better for the needy, for women and children, and for the underserved communities around the planet that deserve it, deserve help, and need it? What would you do if I gave you millions of dollars to make things better and to save this planet? Because I discovered cold fusion is actually cold fission. Stevia, enough stevia, blending water into a natural gas that can power engines, whose exhaust can be turned into what acts like the fountain of youth if you remove all floating toxic soap at the end of the blend. The water that lies below that toxic soap acts like the fountain of youth, brings a 17-year-old cancerous cat sneezing blood bubbles at the vet, about to be put to sleep, back into perfect health, brings my uncle back into perfect health as well. He had 6 breast tumors that were turning cancerous. He was obese, and he had type 2 diabetes, and within 4 months, 6 breast tumors were gone, 74 pounds of flabby fat were gone, and type 2 diabetes was gone within a week. I think actually stevia does the diabetes on its own without pure H2O. That's how powerful it is when you consume enough of it. That's why the FDA hunted it down and made it illegal. Why the ACLU, I believe, had to sue it back onto the American table. I should probably stop smoking. Anyway, what would you do with billions of dollars? Because I am going to be a billionaire just as soon as my discovery is validated. And you can help with that by blending stevia in water and seeing an explosion as water triples in size into a white soup. I've had one beautiful PhD in the past tell me, oh, that's a gas. I should have told her about the violin, the fountain of orgasm for women, and played it on her, and she would have been hooked. For real. Pressing on your lower abdomen on your right side against the inside fingers that are in and up to the bottom of the G-spot, fingertips touching fingertips, and massaging in a violin action plus clitoral stimulation heightens it, gives an orgasm feeling every time those fingers touch. I can take a woman that has been raped and can't come to over 100 in an hour easily, and it's the cure for the first sin, the rape of women. If you didn't know it, there's ancient archaeological evidence that proves women used to be revered as goddesses, used to actually be in charge, like men are now, of the human herd. But spaceships set down on Earth and hunted down all the women that knew better and killed them. Hence, spaceships being drawn deep inside caves, and that was a warning. It wasn't a celebration, believe it. It was evil. Pyramids, how current corporation, the payout is structured, the masses at the bottom slaving away and pushing all the profit up to the top for a few who don't deserve it. Anyhow, validate stevia splitting water into a natural gas in your mind and pay it forward to a scientist or a professor that you know. And when I am a billionaire, I'll pay everybody in the link that helped get it famous a house, a new car, and $100,000 in the bank account for helping to pay it forward, because I'll be able to afford it. Elon Musk could afford it right now to those who helped get him where he was, but I bet you he hasn't paid it forward like I'm going to. I'm going to pay 90% of my profit back to those who helped make it and to help change things around Earth for the better, because it's needed.